Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we're here playing. John gets put on a list for playing this game. This game is called Bunny Bounce as part of my Steam cleaning series, where every game in my Steam library eventually then arbitrarily rate and overview them at Wii to playtime. I don't quite know what this game is. I pick these games out of random, but this is definitely a visual novel, and that kind of visual novel, a harem-style visual novel. Hooray! This is released in March of 2017 by Darker Studios. Shout out to Humble Bundle for this play. Oh, same song, starting over again. You look around the now empty office while finishing your coffee, then take one last look over the contract. It's like being given a fresh lease on life. Your debt is being paid off at a super low rate. Not even a day has passed since you made the deal with the bank. Feeling invincible, you look forward to expanding Beach Bounce even further. Is this a sequel? I don't know. This could be a series. I really don't know. You think over everything you've been through. Your grandmother passing away and left you resort. I think there was a game called Beach Bounce. Who can remember? Employees that come and gone. You've connected with your guests. I'll look. Beach. Yes, Beach Bounce. All right, that was the first one. Now you're resolved your loan issues and are in no danger of losing resort anytime soon. Not to mention, you've got even more guests coming to the resort due to the success of recent beauty pageants. Things are finally looking up. That's the last thought in your head as you leave the bank. For a moment, you're afraid it's the last thought you'll ever have when you notice a car riding the curb heading straight towards you. Not pictured here. It's hard to tell what happened next. There's a shouting and it's hard to see. It gets hard to stay awake, but you think you feel something dragging you along. Yo. Oomph. Yo. Oh, we're in hospital. We died. Mr. Tomoyo. Wow, I'm awake. You sit upright and your vision swims. Something about the colors in the room is absurd. Not really. Is absurd the right word? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's absurd too little. Maybe they're just weird. I think I might be high. Mr. Tomoyo? Am I high? Classic nurse outfit. This is a normal, you're dead. You blink and turn, the original voice spoke to your name, trying to stop yourself from talking. No, you're on some rather decent painkillers, but that shouldn't cause a high. You are, however, banged up. You hit your head quite hard. Didn't a car... Wait, what the hell are you wearing? Thank you. Dr. Blinks looked yourself over. Scrubs and a coat with my name on it, just like every other doctor around here. Oh, does he have bikini disease? We're only see... I'm Dr. Mackay. Now, would you please calm down? What? But you're not wearing you're entirely lost for words and your tongue feels thick in your mouth. Doctor frowns, reaching into her coat and pulling out a pen light. Maybe you are a little out of it. Tell me, do you have any undisclosed allergies to medications? No? She hums curiously again, apparently unaware of the blood rushing to your nether regions. Her hands feel cold on your cheek and you lean against them for a moment. What is it? While coupled with a head injury and what appears to be a light fever, you're probably hallucinating too. Can you describe me what you see? Colors. Colors? With a U. Yeah, colors. They seem brighter in places and fade in others. More importantly, you're hard to put into words into without feeling like an utter creep at the very least. She smiles at you. Mr. Tomei, I'm a doctor. I've heard it all before. Go on, you can tell me. She takes an entirely different demeanor all of a sudden, leaning in closer to you. This doesn't seem very professional, and you look like you're not really all that dressed. Mr. Tomoyo, you blink, aware of a buzzing in your ears. What? You were away with the fairies for a moment. There, I was asking you to describe what you saw. Sorry, a lot on my mind. The colors are a bit funky and you're dressed strangely. The sultry aura that had been boiling around her a moment ago has cooled off. You're not sure what did and didn't happen. I'm going to need to call someone from the resort. I won't be staying here any longer. Longer? Oh no need for that, Mr. Tomoyo. There are only a few bumps and scrapes. The girl who pushed you away from the car was far more banged up than you, and she's already left. Someone pushed me away from the car. Yes, I'm afraid I don't know all the details though. Ah, here. She reaches into her coat, treating you to a sneaky glance at more pale skin. She left a card with her number on it for you. You're a lucky W. Thanks. Wait, I'm seeing weird stuff, and you're just letting me go? The scans show that you aren't bleeding from the brain. It should be in the brain, I guess, and your motor functions are impaired. So yes, other people need that bed, you know. Right. You want to thank her for the help, but somehow you feel like you've been done a disservice. The doctor watches you climb off the bed and get dressed. You're not sure if the twinkles in her eyes are real or not. Can I help you? Oh no, just making sure you're able to stand and move. Can't help but notice that your side seems to be covered in one massive bruise. You're sure it'll ache later. Dr. Mikai gives you a coy smile as she nibbles on her thumbs. Deciding that you're probably just imagining the smutty expression on her face, you focus on getting your shirt on. Well, how... Oh, you were not wearing your shirt? Why would you wear your shirt? You should have... Anyway. Well, how about I come on the resort in a few days for another checkup? She lets the last word hangs off of her tongue, dripping with promise. You do your very best to think unsexy thoughts. Whatever it is you think she's wearing is making it hard. Both literally and figuratively. At the resort? Correct. Can't let a poor injured patient with a head injury get off consultant free, can I? You don't make house calls in these days. What would the odds that a poor injured patient own a resort? 0. I give them a card with appointment date on it and wish them all the best. You see hi, watching her strut around the room. She writes on a clipboard. There are worse things to watch, I guess. She blinks and drops her pen, bending down to get it, treating you... This is like written by like a 12-year-old boy, and I guess that might be the target audience. 5th. She stands up, peering at you curiously. Something the matter? No, just feeling an ache. A matter of speaking. You're decidedly abnormal. Doctor nods. She goes to the other side. She picks up a bottle. You should probably take these with you then. I'll add it to your record. I don't have to sign anything or pay for them? The doctor shrugs and yawns. Maybe beats me. Have a lovely day, Mr. Tomoyo. I'll see you in a few days. Okay, so you're just gonna drug him and let him go. She starts to leave, but pauses and turns around. Your symptoms grow worse, or you start suffering from terrible headaches, experience vision loss. I get it. I'll come right back. Goodness, no. Call an ambulance. You don't want to start moving around if there's a chance you'll become incapacitated. That sounds concerning, if I'm totally honest. Aren't doctors supposed to make people feel better? You have pills for that, and apparently you're imagining me in very little clothing. Unless that doesn't do anything for you? She stretches slowly, her arms far apart. Your heart jumps in your throat. The doctor just giggles, waving you off. I've got a bunch of other patients to attend now. Scamper off, Mr. Tomoyo. I'll see you in the near future. And be sure to sign out at the reception if you feel like leaving a positive review, please do. What about a negative review? She pouts at you, giving you a look that put a stripper to shame. Just... Never mind. Hey, we're back at our resort. When you get back to the resort, you walk around outside heading for the beach. You'd rather get some air, especially with your muscles starting to cramp where you're bruised. The taxi ride back to the resort was awkward. Everyone outside looked erotic. You're not totally sure how you can face Yuki like this, so you send her a text and then make your way to the beach. Thankfully, it's growing quieter as the weather starts to get more chilly. We'll have to clean the beach soon. Looks fine to me. You're dragged out of your thoughts by a familiar bombshell. I don't remember any of this from the first game, but I don't know why she's got mouse ears. Aiko. Hey, Tomo. Hey, what brings you here? Your tongue falls to the side of Aiko just like a sexy tiger, huh? She frowns a little, looking up and down. Oh, just sorry, you startled me. Ah, sorry about that. You look a little out of it. She leans in and sniffs at you. What? Heat creeping up your face. For a moment, you're afraid she's about to flip the sexy switch like the doctor had. What? Thankfully, she leans back and frowns. And you smell pretty sterile. What? Oh, okay. Like hand sanitizer or something. Crap, I smell like the hospital. When I was at the bank, someone spilled a jug of sanitizer. Just tell her you're at the hospital. Ah, so that's what happened. Okay. Wait, the bank. No need to panic. I was just making sure that the new agreement went through and the repayments were renewed. Are they? Yeah, we have a really good deal. In fact, don't worry. Good. Are you sure you're okay, though? You look distracted. How could I not be? You're pretty distractingly beautiful, you know. Aika blushes a little and grins at you. Aw, Tomo, you charmer, you. She gives you a hair ruffle, and then steps next to you as you wander to the beach. Time passes peacefully. It feels like it's been a while since you're relaxed. I'm sad. The beach is quieting down. I'm kind of excited. I have no idea what we're doing in the winter. Oh, you'll love it. Just miss volleyball and all the outdoor sports since you can't really play those when there's snow. This beach does not get snow. They're not with these palm trees. There's no way this beach gets snow. What if I get fat? Okay. She gives you a puppy dog eye. Coupled with the fact that she looks like a sexy tiger, Aiko's hard to resist. Aiko giggles at your reaction. I'll take that as a compliment. You shake your head and then notice Aiko's shivering slightly. Cold already? She sighs, rubbing her arms. Stupid weather. I guess it's time to go in for the day. Want to go to the gym with me? Sure. She flexes and stretches, giving you delightful sight, and you're very tempted to agree to it. Your back muscles twinge and your legs wobble, making you more pathetic. That's right, I'm hit by a car. This time I'm afraid not. I got a bunch to do. You've done your best to keep a straight face, but still looks too funny. You say so, Tomo. By the time you're back in the staff room, your bruises and aches have all come back in full force. You pull out the painkillers and pop them in your mouth, waiting for them to kick in. So that's what this is, basically. It's just like a wrapper to show off all these characters in fan art poses and stuff. Like, that's what this game is, I guess. Do I get a choice? Settings. Options. Text options. Skip all messages. Keeps... Okay, there are choices. Play. Alright, what is a choice I get? Yeah! Wait. Well. Not at all. Okay. This is Bunny Bounce. It feels like it was written by a 12-year-old who has a one-trick pony, I guess, give or take there. I don't know if you are running a resort, if you should be dating your coworkers. I would say no, personally, but I don't live in a world where I apparently see my staff as animal-eared girls in outfits all the time. Cheers.